Beautiful. That's what I want you to feel every time in your backswing. That's perfect. All right, so we talked about you being a forever slicer, and that one sliced, right? So you have a more vertical swing pitch of your shaft, right? It's coming down pretty steep. But in terms of the curvature, which is the first thing I want to attack with you, okay? That's all about getting the club face under control. So let me see how you hold that club. Okay, so that would be considered very neutral, okay? If you looked at the V's that are formed here, this one's actually pointed over weak. This one's pointed up right here at your chin. So that would, the lead hand's more neutral, right? When we start getting our club in a position where it's neutral, okay, that's going to require us to get flexion in our lead wrist to get that club face square. The problem is you have no flexion, okay? You're pretty neutral going up. Now, a player who goes up and is fairly neutral, that's not a killer, right? There's nothing wrong with that. We just have to change your grip to match that wrist angle, okay? So let's take this hand off first. So you see how this is really in the palm here? Like loosen up your hand there, just open it. See how it's straight across your palm? If I get that closer to your fingertips and then I wrap this more over, see how we're now in a position, well, let's get that club face square. Boom, let's try that again. Keep it in there, wrap over. Now, put that thumb on the side of the club there. So you see how that V is now pointed over at your trail shoulder?
Instead of up here.
Instead of straight up at your chin? That's perfect. Now let's put the other hand on. I want you to try and feel like you're going to match that. So get that a little bit more under. Now, oh, right here. There you go. Good. So you see how both of those V's are now over here? Okay? Now, if you go up and you have that wrist neutral at the top, okay, that's going to put you in a position where you get everything nice and square at the top of your backswing, okay? So set up for me real quick. Take that up to the top of the backswing and stop. Okay, so now if we look at this club head, okay, we're starting to see it on your side of the shaft. When we were looking at it before,
it was like that.
It was like that, right? So anytime the club head is away from you, on the opposite side of the shaft, that means it's starting to get open, okay? So that's actually square. If we were to just turn on down on the golf ball from here, boom, where's that pointed? Straight. And we even got our hands a little bit forward, so we're starting to get some shaft lean there. That's a really good position to be in. That's exactly what we're looking to do. So we're going to start out by getting that grip on there a little bit stronger. Okay? So go ahead and give me one more backswing. Go up to the top and stop. Okay, cool. Now, second thing we notice with your golf swing is everything pulls this direction in the downswing. Okay? So this is something I tell people, they just watch my YouTube videos or everything, that you could instantly fix your slice, okay? There is not much turn in your backswing, okay? So that means your golf swing is lacking what we call depth, okay? So the more depth I have, the more the hands have to work out. Does that make sense? So we're gonna try and get you in a position where you get that big turn, that depth, and that gets the shaft to fall a little bit more behind you, which is gonna make it easier to keep it from swinging across your body. Yes. So set up for me. I want you to concentrate when you start coming back on really opening this hip. 3, 2, 1, go. Start turning. Well, you went a little bit too hard there. Boom. Boom. Good, good. Now push this out more. That's a pretty stellar position right there, right? Now, try and get the pressure on the inside part of that heel there. There you go. Good. That's much better. Okay, that's what I want you to feel. Now, we'll work in time to get a few positions a little bit more athletic, but just concentrate on that turn. Set up for me and give me a good turn again. Beautiful. That's what I want you to feel every time in your backswing. That's perfect. That's a dynamic movement. That's what we can mess with. That's going to help you get rid of that slice. Okay?
Before it was I just so straight.
Oh, yeah. You were just basically lifting your hands up with very minimal turn in your backswing. So try and get that turn. You're going to get rid of that slice if you keep that face square. Perfect. All right. So a good shot's a little fall off fade like that. Starts a little left and comes back. Makes sense. So let me borrow your club for you real quick. Now, I'll have you stand right back here just so you can see me just to the side there. Now, when you go up to the top of your backswing, you don't have any turn in your backswing at all, right? You just lift the club straight up, and then your downswing is just brutally cutting across the golf ball, right? So we want to get in a position where we get our body turning more and we start adding depth, right? I talk about that all the time. And most golfers that have that big pull or pull hook miss that you can have, right? And then the only way to get it to go straight is to hit that little fade. They can benefit from getting that bigger turn, okay? Now, I like your arm structure. Okay? I don't need to change anything with your arm structure. I just have to change the forces that are being applied to that handle to get the club more out, okay? So we'll do that through unlocking the trail hip, all right? Your right hip has to move in a different manner. So you're gonna wanna feel when you start back that you're letting this leg straight, okay? We don't wanna lock it, we don't want it that straight, but we wanna feel like it's starting to straighten, hips getting back, and then that's gonna lead that right shoulder into a big turn. So come in here real quick and set up. Set up more towards that thing real quick. I'm gonna get behind you. Okay, now start coming back slowly. So you see how this knee is just going out and retaining flexion? Start over again. I want you to just feel like it is going to straighten as you keep turning. So straighten it. You can get more up. There it is. Boom. See that big turn we got there? Okay, we'll do it together. Nope, you flexed it again. Don't sit down into it. Just let it extend up. Good, stay there. Don't move. Boom. So you see how your hands are just naturally getting farther behind you now? From here, they're going to have to work more out to get to the golf ball, right? If they try and work out from here, you're absolutely dead where you like to go, right? So really concentrate on getting that big turn out of your hips. Beautiful. That's the first feel. Give me a couple more rehearsals on that. Good. One more rehearsal. Really unlock that hip. Okay, so now I want you to get a golf ball for me. Really concentrate on that big turn. Good. Get me that big turn. Go ahead and hit this. Okay. So that's a lot better turn. Now, when you make this next swing, I want you to feel like your arms are going to stay tighter into your body into the downswing, okay? Don't pull them away from your body. So go up for me. Big turn. Without a ball. Without a ball.
On the backswing or on the tighter?
Both sides. Yep. So go up there and stop. Now, slowly start coming down for me. See how I keep your arms tighter into your body? Now that's going to force them, the club head, to swing more out that way. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, let's try and get that feel. Good. Big turn. There you go. And then keep it tight. That's straighter. That's straighter. That's way more neutral. So that's the feel I want you to have when you're working on this, okay? Arms in tight, big turn in the backswing every time, okay? All right. So you got a lot of things I really like about in your golf swing, okay? One of the major problems that you do have is you do not get out of the ground out of your lead side. You just come down here, stay low. When it gets down to like contact issues, what's your miss? You chunk them occasionally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I always want players starting to explode out of the lead side, right? I want extension. I want everything moving up, boom, in that manner, okay? So that's what I want to try and get out of you. So go ahead and set up without a club. Just put it on the ground. Okay? Turn back for me. Get in the golf stance. Yeah. Turn back in your backswing. Cool. Now start coming down. Slowly come down. Okay. From here, I want you to feel like you are going to launch that lead shoulder more up and back through impact. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me that backswing again. Get that shoulder up and back and out of the way through impact. There you go. Now when you do that, you're getting that lead foot to really extend. Does that make sense? It's moving more in this direction through impact, right? So go ahead, grab a club. I want you to work that feel for me. Really get that lead side up through impact without a golf ball. Good, one more. See how you keep your head down the whole way?
Yeah.
Let it chase out way quicker than it is, right? You keeping your head right here is not gonna help. You wanna feel like everything's chasing more out in this direction, okay? Feel like you're gonna look down the range faster. Better, one more. Good. So now I'm gonna give you a golf ball. I really want you to feel you're getting that lead shoulder up and back more through impact on this ball. Better. One more. Really feel yourself exploding up. That's good. There you go. There's just nothing pulling the handle through, right? So you get a lot of players who get in there and they just drag the hands, right? A lot of my players will pull with the lead shoulder to get the hands moving forward. You just sit in here and just say, and scoop it. That's the big thing that stands out to me. That's the problem without getting the lead side up that you're trying to change, right? Launch it up through impact, and that will help you pull the handle forward. That's the goal. Okay? One more. Cool. Just keep working that feel. Hey guys, if you like this video, please like and comment. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Thanks a lot, you guys.